someone's talking about how much they love Destiny 1 and 2. Destiny 2 loved 2018. Yep, here's why. Destiny is some kind of nerdy escape for me. Silly, but hey, it's got its stars, its story, storytellers, and I absolutely fell in love from day one and onward. Destiny is my favorite franchise, not because it's an incredible game. Don't get me wrong. It's got some amazing lore, mega fun gameplay, and the soundtrack is amazing. Destiny has a neat little tone. You're the space warrior you always dreamed of as a kid, watching something like Star Wars, exploring planets, meeting people, and being some crazy powerful person who is you, by the way. If you had told me such a game existed when I was a kid, I probably would have been so excited I was beyond words. I remember back when the first thing we saw of Destiny was a sniper reloading animation on the moon. I knew Bungie was behind it, and I pre-ordered ASAP. I remember getting a Destiny poster when I did, before I even knew what the game was about. I remember waiting in anticipation with my little brother at my grandmother's house while the beta downloaded. I'm an Xbox player, so this wasn't my first time with access. I loved it and couldn't wait for the full game. Around this time, I started to play games with my friend Jordan and a bit of a mutual friend at the time, Mitchell. It's funny because all three of us now are amazingly great friends, and our adventures in Destiny probably were a little bit of a contributor, but we did play more than Destiny, but you know. The three of us got Destiny when it finally launched. I stayed home from school like the nerd I was and played away. I remember going to the Black Garden for the first time with some random I met while looking around on Mars. I was, like most, disappointed by the story, but the true reason I loved the game hadn't quite happened yet. You see, the game freaking exploded. People everywhere were making funny compilations. People started to analyze the Grimoire, which was like this online text-based thing you got as you played through the game. And when the raid dropped, it took forever for the first people to complete it. It was like some crazy race to beat, and this wouldn't stop. My friends and I ventured into the raid as people began to understand it. The community grew as more content released, names started to pop up more and more, lore guys like Bife, content guys like More Console, and streamers like Probo and King Ithalian. It was insane to see such an incredible amount of growth for the game that I loved and would continue to love as it sharpened until the release of its sequel, Destiny 2. By which time I felt like I was some kind of master of Destiny 1. As of now, we just got a small announcement for Destiny 2's second expansion, Warmind. However, unfortunately, Destiny is a much less popular game than what it used to be. I'm sure most people watching this video probably know why, and I won't go into it, at least not in this video. This was more of a nostalgia trip, really. By the end of Destiny 1, I created a small but incredible clan called the Cosmic Lights, meeting hundreds of people along the way. But in Destiny 2, people are critical to say the best, and pretty overcritical at the worst. But, you know, like, for me, I'll probably always be happy with the game, as long as I've got some people to play with, a world to explore, amazing music to set the mood, and, you know, some, like, aliens to kill or something. This video is a little rough. I'm actually using my camera in my car in the dark right now, with the lens cap closed for this audio recording. So I'm pretty new to this. I love to go more in depth with why I love Destiny 2, and perhaps like a part 2, because this was kind of more of like a nostalgia trip, as I said earlier. But honestly, this is like mostly just a test for some upcoming videos I'm probably going to do. By all means, give me some Destiny topics to cover in the description below. I know a pretty good amount of lore, and I ain't half bad at the Crucible either. So give me some ideas for content, and I'll definitely provide.